Hey everyone, welcome back to our next video. In this video, we're going to show you exactly what the spreads mean, what the spread line or the run line, the spread line means in in sports betting. So first, let's use baseball for an example. I'm logged into my BetMGM account. Let's use baseball. We'll click on Major League Baseball, and you can see down here all of the different spreads. See, this is the spread line, all the different spreads. Okay. So let's go by the definition first. So how does point spreads work in baseball? The point spread is also called the line or the spread, and it's used as a margin to handicap the favorite team. So for betting purposes, the odds maker predicts that the favored team will win by a certain number of points, runs, baskets, goals, whatever. This number of points is called the point spread. All right, so let's use baseball for an example. Let's actually click inside this game. Detroit Tigers and Oakland Athletics will give you a better explanation. And if you click the spreads, it will show you all the different odds for all the different spreads, and it usually has a lot of them. Okay, so for example, I'll click the first one. So the Detroit Tigers, what the odds makers are saying is they're saying they're going to give you, if you bet, and I'm always using round numbers, if you're going to bet $100, they are going to give you, they're going to give you $800 more. If you bet $100, they're going to give you $800 if the Detroit Tigers win by more than 4.5 runs. So minus 4.5. So whatever runs the Detroit Tigers score, the odds makers deduct 4.5 runs. And if they still win the game, you get $800 on $100. Okay. Now, conversely, if the Athletics are getting 4.5 runs, they're getting, so they would be the, let me get rid of this. The Oakland Athletics is plus 4.5. So if the Oakland Athletics are getting 4.5 runs, so whatever they score, the odds makers are going to add 4.5 runs to it. Okay. And what happens is the odds makers are saying it's a pretty sure shot that if you give the Oakland A's 4.5 runs versus the Detroit Tigers, they're going to win because they're only going to pay you $107 on that $100 bet. Okay, so that's really poor. You're going to win $7 on $100 bet because they're saying that the likelihood the Oakland Athletics will win by, if they add on 4.5 runs to their total, is very, very likely. So the bigger the minus, the more favored this team is. The greater the plus, the less favored this team is. So, for example, let's do it one more time. Detroit Tigers, they're getting 1.5 runs. The spread is 1.5. So, what they're going to do is the bookmaker is saying there's a decent chance that the Detroit Tigers, if they get 1.5 runs added to their score at the end of the game, they're going to win because the bookies are only going to give you $60.61 on a $100 bet. Now, if you deduct 1.5 runs from the Oakland Athletics, the bookmakers are saying, the odds makers are saying, on a $100 bet, we're going to give you $140 because it's going to be hard for the Oakland Athletics to win by more than 1.5 runs. So that's a quick explanation how the plus run line, the spread line, and the minus spread line works, and a little explanation on the odds. Hope that was helpful, and we'll see you in the next video.